Alright, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam kepada semua penonton-penonton kita yang hadir. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada siapa yang hadir pada malam ni. Okey, bersama kita kembali ke siri When the Stars Talk series pada episod ke-10 kali ini, di mana kita akan siapa yang hadir pada malam ni. Okey, bersama kita akan kembali ke siri When the Stars Talk series pada kita akan bersembang secara lebih lanjut tentang FIXAPA.com by KEMAIH. Iaitu pada episod kali ini juga kita ada panel iaitu Tuan Presiden Staroba himself, Mr. Fabio atau Faizal Osman nama sebenar, dan kita ada tetamu iaitu panel kita pada malam ini, Encik Ainur Razman atau lebih mesra disapa sebagai Kalut the batch 86, selaku ni lah yang membuat ataupun orang kata own this FIXAPA.com. Okey, sebelum saya pergi lebih jauh, izinkan saya untuk mengucapkan selamat tahun baru Cina kepada rakan-rakan Staroba atau warga Staroba atau sesiapa saja yang menonton yang menyambut perayaan ini pada ketika ini. Okey, Sinian Kuala kongsi facai. Okey, sebelum kita nak pergi borak-borak sembang-sembang pasal benda ni, saya rasa Bos Fabio boleh orang kata bagilah sedikit, orang kata kan, kata sneak preview ke apa yang kita nak perkatakan pada malam ni. Silakan.
Okey, baik. Terima kasih. Ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kepada semua warga Staroba yang berada bersama kita malam ini, sama ada secara live ataupun lepas ni pun yang ramai yang masih lagi boleh bersama untuk menonton dalam Facebook ataupun YouTube channel kita, Staroba YouTube channel. Yep, this is the 10th series of our Star Stock series ni, dan tonight I'm quite pleased lah, happy to have brother Ainul bersama kita. Sebab tadi dah dikenalkan juga sebagai Kalut ya. So dia brother Kalut from batch 86. So quite happy to see lah one of my batch 80s punya mates lah yang dalam program Staroba ni kan. Kerana saya perasan batch 80s ni dia macam a bit segan-segan sikit kot. Tak tahulah, mungkin because of the 80s punya fenomena. Tapi sekarang saya perasan batch 80s ni dia macam a bit segan-segan sikit kot. Okay. Anyway, so tonight, in addition to just having Brother Kalut here, I think he is here to speak about one program yang I'm also quite excited about. This is called the FIXAPA. FIXAPA. It's a play on words. Kerana kalau orang biasa dengar lah ya, dia panggil FIXAPA orang ni. So there's this play on word, jadi FIXAPA. Just as a background, Staroba dan this organisation yang I think founded by Brother Kalut kita ni, KEMAIH, Senang Berhad kot has entered into an MOU bersama dengan Staroba because of actually the platform that I hope he'll be talking about regarding apa, yang mana ini adalah satu platform yang mana saya kata, because I think the platform really will be driven by a very strong database, di mana inilah Staroba over the many years even kita banyak ahli, ramai ahli, tapi our database ni selalu kena update, and selalulah yang kadang-kadang we are not able to use it as one of the tools for any organisation to utilize. Tapi sekarang ni our database is already updated dan juga boleh diguna pakai kita sebelum ni guna pakai untuk tentukan keahlian masa nak mengundi. Tetapi sekarang ni kita nak tengok bagaimana kita boleh gunakan database kita untuk aktiviti selain daripada just pada kita nak gunakan acara-acara All Boy Week, Staroba punya AGM dan sebagainya. Kita gunakan, harapnya boleh ke arah yang lebih komersial. Dan inilah saya hope that our database dan juga kerjasama bersama dengan KEMAIH ni bersama dengan brother Ainul kita ni, kita boleh gunakan platform FIXAPA, dan you know, the way I understand it, this platform is really very useful to tie in between the service provider and people who require the services, and it is, yes lah, saya pun bukan pandai sangat lah, tapi kalau kita teliti atau fahamkan apa the current, I won't say, maybe trend towards the gig economy, di mana people are, you know, able to look at a lot of work or services that can provide through a platform macam ini, and link it directly kepada who requires the services. I think it is very exciting lah, and I hope it will open up a lot of opportunities for us as Taroba, kepada semua, semualah, the beginners ke yang baru keluar sekolah, or even yang dah seniors pun, banyak masih lagi boleh provide our services, sharpen our skills in terms of providing services, know what is required, and therefore sharpening the skills towards that direction. And itulah harapan saya, dan dengan tu saya pun tak lengahkan masa lagi, kita nak dengar daripada our brother Kalut directly. So after that, dengan tu saya pun pass back lah pada kita punya pengacara brother Boyak. Ini semua brother lah ini. Okay. Thank you very much. I guess itulah format kita maintain macam ni. There could be a lot of questions that we can put our interest. Banyak juga orang akan come up with a lot of questions. Maybe we can share amongst that and get the members to address their queries lah. Okay, proceed brother Boyak.
Alright, terima kasih brother Fabio. Okay, okay lah, first sekali soalan yang paling penting kat sini kepada brother Kalut kita pada malam ni. Apa sebenarnya FIXAPA by KEMAIH ni? Ni yang semua orang nak tahu ni. Kita dah tengok dekat Facebook Staroba apa semua kan, duk promote. Tapi apa sebenarnya FIXAPA by KEMAIH ni? Okay, cerita sikit bang.
Okay, FIXAPA by KEMAIH ni is actually what we call ourselves social marketplace lah. So what we do is basically in short understanding is like Shopee, Lazada, but focus on services. So our focus on the services, most of the, like Abang Faizal tadi cakap, the gig economy yang ada sekarang ni focus too much on the customer. Okay, of course customer is the paying customer lah. So what our focus now, macam Grab, macam get all those gig platform yang ada sekarang ni, what we call the shared economy platform. But when I tanya-tanya Grab driver semua, the issue is that these people punya social being are not taken care of. Kalau you buat any kerja for say Grab driver, most of the platform ambil 20% of the service fee. They're not happy, but platform cakap, we are not your employer. Okay, so one of the issues that we look into that, and we feel that it's not fair for orang yang buatkan duit untuk platform ni to get least paling sikit of the amount of yang dia bagi. So what we want to do is to look into the social being as well. So that is why we call ourselves a social marketplace, not a service marketplace, a social marketplace, because we emphasize on the service provider. Okay, simple as that. So when we say we emphasize on service provider, if you work untuk any company, you are the social benefits, right? So we are looking for social benefits yang they can get. So one of the things that we get through our membership dengan MDEC is that everyone who sign up with FIXAPA will get so punya benefit, where you pay RM67 setahun, RM67 untuk 3 tahun punya so coverage. So basically insurance is covered, for 3 years. Anything happen to you while you're doing something, then your next of kin will get roughly, I think, about 1,800 ke 2,000 ringgit sampai dia tak ada lah. So seumur hidup dia. So these are the things that we are looking at. Of course, things like if you're working with somebody, EPF. Okay. When we spoke with one of the, I did call one of our old boys in EPF, Muaz Sukonago, a second generation punya ni. We did spoke about because of the COVID has changed a lot of the landscape of employment, right? People tak ada kerja, people are looking for jobs, and then what they do is they will go into gig industry, and the gig industry yang ada sekarang is more niche. So what FIXAPA does is, nak buat apa, buat lah. You know, as long as as long as you can make money, you do. You know, so these are the things that we do, and then of course, when it comes to fee, it's up to you to put whatever fee you want. However, there's a floor price. Okay. And then we take very small percentage as a service fee, 8%, which no one say, hang buat duit kan ni? If tak buat duit, tak buat lah ni kan? I do still make some income, but if you make the service provider happy, then they will stick. We're talking about stickiness. You know, people can get, there's a lot of platform out there. How to make them stick to one platform. So what we do is, jaga dia. I hope that answer benda-benda.
Yalah. Tapi kalau nak tanya, kalau nak guna FIXAPA ni first kali nak subscribe tu ada kena bayar apa-apa ke ataupun dia
semua free ya. Basically nak register free. So basically what we do is kalau at this moment the reason why we created this is because of another is COVID. People lost their jobs. I've been meeting macam I think one of the Grab food panda punya delivery man bawa BMW cakap ini bukan punya kerja ni kan. Dia kata bukan, what do you do? Dia adalah kerja dia. So I cakap why don't you focus on that? Dia kata apa mana kau nak pergi? These people not have an income, pass income. So they go to this platform. What we do is this platform will allow you to actually provide your skills to other people. Okay, you have a skill. I'm sure that setiap manusia ni ada satu skill. Basuh kereta ke apa ke, they have a skill to provide. So you offer your skill and then you put up there. So basically the registration is free. And apa lagi kami buat? Kami tolong you all. One of the issues that I think that we are facing is people tak tahu apa dia nak buat. You know, I'm so desperate, but I don't know what I want to do. Okay, so that is where we do this service that we talk to everyone yang on board. Okay, ada one of them, tanya dah, saya tak tahu apa nak buat bang. Why do you feed cat? Apa yang suka? Dia kata suka kucing. Okay, hang pergi letak servis bagi makan kucing, cuci kandang kucing, and then he earns roughly about 20 ringgit for each service. So those are the things that you need to be innovative on whatever service that you nak provide, because out there memang orang nak cari ni, cuma tak ada. So what we do is you have a platform that you can actually provide your service. Apa service ni, tukar tayar kereta ke, nak pasang IKEA punya furniture ke, it's up to you. You are free, and this is like I said macam Shopee tu. You have a shop, you have multiple service that you can provide. It doesn't matter whatever. So you have a shop, you have banyak barang dalam shop tu, dalam service dalam your own store, and then whatever you want to do you put. So basically it's what you're qualified to do, what you love to do, and what you have to do. These are the three things that we focus on.
So maksudnya kesimpulannya semualah tak bukannya terhad kepada produk saja atau service. Maksudnya
we don't produce products.
Okay. Maksudnya kat sini bukan produk, service.
Yes.
Okay.
Pada service of course lah, service tu kena ikut law of benda yang tak boleh buat lah kan. So we don't do that kind of service lah.
Faham. Baru nak tanya sebenarnya soalan tu, tapi tak yalah pun bertanya kot.
Dia ada guideline lah, apa benda boleh buat, ada benda tak boleh buat. So we are going to verify first lah apa yang nak buat semua benda.
So maksudnya bila contohlah saya nak register sebagai tukang cat contohnya, So saya akan bila nak register tu saya perlu letak sertifikat saya ke atau apa macam mana tu?
So basically apa yang you kena buat dulu, the first I share the screen lah.
Alright.
I share the screen jap I pasangkan FIXAPA lah. So the first thing you kena buat when you register is of course register login lah. Kejap tak share screen ni.
You can go to the ni kan.
I'm sharing the screen now. Share screen. Share screen, okay. Nampak? Belum lagi.
Share screen lah.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. So basically what you need to do is when you register as Gitster, what we call the Gitster, the first thing you need to do, you have to go to ni sign up lah. Okay, the sign up. Then you go to click here tu ada Staroba kat situ to make sure that we are in. Kita ada branding sikit kan Staroba next to MDEC.
So kejap. Kena zoom sikit.
Zoom sikit.
Dia bukan zoom dia sebenarnya, kita kena capture screen.
Ambil tu Okay. Staroba kat sebelah dengan MDEC. Punya lah power tu. So anyway, once you register, okay, you got to register your name semua, pakai username, whatever username you nak buat segala benda. But what we do is we have to verify each person lah. So the things that we have to verify is basically letak muka and letak IC. And IC tu you all kena scratch kena macam letaklah FIXAPA use nanti orang cakap kita nak buat credit card tu orang pula scam lah kan. So tak nak lagi macam tu. So watermark kan. And then of course kalau you nak register as a company, you can register a company. Doesn't matter. Okay, but kat sini you can upload your resume and upload your transcript to make sure that you are qualified to do whatever you want to do. Okay, so at least bila resume tu when we do on one-on-one boarding, then we can advise you. I mean, if you're an engineer, for example, tak ada kerja engineer kat out there, so maybe you are used to do AutoCAD, you can do industrial design. So there are things that we can actually suggest you to do, something that you love to do. It's just getting an income now, right? So you buat pasport tu, buat yang paling penting sekarang ni, here. Referral code tolonglah letak Staroba, because aku nak bagi duit kat Staroba Enjoyment. So kat sini kita letak Staroba. So we know that you are a member from Staroba. So basically, if you are from Staroba and you are been people will book your services, tak kira lah budak store ke, budak collect ke, mak opak ke, siapa ke, wherever ada Staroba, that is where we have the referral code. 2% of this fund, 2% of this, whatever we make from there, we will give to Staroba.
Alright. Maintain je lah hard code kan ya. Tak payah.
Okay, so this is part of our agreement MOU dengan Staroba. So Staroba ni is a good, for me it's a good early stage punya entry point lah, you know, where the service provider, the what they call it, the service provider and the punya customer ada dalam one whole system. Supply and demand is one whole system, and it's, for me, it's a good way to understand it, because when we started dulu, when I approached Abang Faizal, that the supply and demand is in one system. So among us pun apa kita nak buat, what we want to do also, we want to help each other, you know. One of the things that I think yang leceh sikit is the trust among us tak ada, because usually it's about payment. So sekarang ni, if you want to have somebody, you can make payment straight away, and then once you done your job, then payment will be released. At least there's payment, and then benda ni pun we can actually negotiate on price. You can give discount lah, segala benda lah semua boleh buat. So it's not about giving we can give discount, Staroba punya discount segala to our friends kan. Tapi one of the biggest issue that we have faced, I think that is cacat kan this brotherhood ni is non-payment. So they rather tak deal dengan Nada Star Robah because tak nak hilang the brotherhood. Kalau tidak, tak sembang. So what we do is, if someone wants a service, you pay first. But we hold the payment. Once service is done, then we lepaskan. So basically, this is the way lah, what we want to do. So,
kita ada soalan tu. FIXAPA charge 2% on what ya? Crash dude.
Okay, so basically, we don't charge 2%, we charge 8%. Okay, of the service fee yang kami buat. Tapi we will take that, our 8%, we will take our 8% and give to Star Robah.
So sorry, daripada 8% tu, okay, sebenarnya FIXAPA akan charge 8% of whatever revenue amount yang dia buat, and then out of that 2%, out of 8% tu, 2% kalau katakan Star Robah, dia akan masuk ke endowment fund lah.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically macam ni lah, simple RM100, the service provider will dapat RM92, I will get RM8, tapi I will give RM2 to Star Robah endowment fund, I will keep RM6.
Alright.
Faham dia punya konsep macam tu? Macam tu lah konsep dia. So basically what we do is we will give every business done by Star Robah 2% to Star Robah.
Alright, saya harap saudara Crash Dude ni lah. So bukan 2%, FIXAPA akan charge 8%. Cuma kalau anda adalah di kalangan Star Robah, out of that 8%, 2% tu dia akan masuk ke endowment fund lah. So maksudnya kita
my income lah.
Maksudnya income daripada FIXAPA yang buat 8% tu dia akan pulangkan 2% kepada endowment fund. Bagus. Alright, terima kasih kepada soalan.
It's not just 2% of his income. Actually, it's 2 out of 8. Kalau max betul.
2 out of 8 lah. I can give my income, not orang lain punya income, because it's not fair for these people yang buat service tu. We get from there. I take from my income, and because that is what I really part.
Saya, I mean, plenty of members yang memang hendak menunjukkan kebaktian kan. So inilah masanya, tunjukkanlah kebaktianmu. In order to get the service done by someone who is vetted. This platform would vet also kan.
We vet everyone here.
And then at least dia tahu ni memang pandai masak Maggi ni.
If you look at
siapa yang tu, at the same time, you get services provided, services rendered, and then money, does go to Star Robah also, 2% out of that. So I think this is so saya rasa macam tadi kan, you have to go to the website, and then I think the website video tu is called FIXAPA.com
FIXAPA.com
Alright, and then the way you do it is that you have to sign up dulu kan. I think that's where
of course sign up lah. Kalau tak sign up.
And then when you sign up, you pergi screen yang tadi lah, yang ada
yang ni lah. What you do, you go to sign up, then you go to register as Gitster registration. Tu pergi customer ni nak bayar. So pergi Gitster registration, then you go have this form.
Okay,
so basically kat sini store name ni, how you want to brand yourself. Apa you nak letak nama store hang lah. Kalau macam aku nak jadi aku punya store, aku letak Kalut store ke apa kan, Fabio store ke, your brand. You are the brand.
Brand lah, okay.
The store name is your brand. So basically, you will have a store. I will show you how it works, right? So basically, this is bila dah register dah, when you have registered segala benda, nanti siapa-siapa yang minat, then we can do one-on-one on board lah. Katanya ni panjang sangat. So once you have registered, say I'll take this guy for example, right? This is your store. So dia punya store ni is called Admin Studio, okay?
Right.
So this is dia punya branding lah. So here you have dia punya social media, dia punya Instagram, all the social media here lah. You can follow, inquiry segala benda. So this is the product that they have. So imagine FIXAPA ni macam mall lah, and then each person will have a store in the mall, and inside the store of the mall you have to put your barang-barang. So services are your barang-barang. So this and then kalau you tak tahu nak letak how much it cost, then we will help you because we have proprietary algorithm to calculate your what we call recommended retail fee. Okay, because our recommended retail fee will be based on your experience, your skills, and all those kind of things, and your age as well. You cannot put a 20-year-old dengan umur 50 tahun sama price, because experience there's a value on experience.
Ini 2% nak masuk dah ni.
Apa dia?
Kau pakai dom ke apa ni?
Ha?
Nak kembali dom ke apa?
Okay, so basically, once you have a shop ni dalam kat belakang on the back end, kalau you dah sign up, you have you can add product. So these are your products. So we can basically, kalau macam okay, we go to one product, this one product. So the description of the product. So sebelum tu, what you need to do is you have to tell yourself lah, besar it's services kan. You need people, kalau nak ambil you, they need to know who you are. So basically what you need to do is to tell people who you are. So this is the person, okay, dia tunjuk gambar muka dia, you know, apa dia buat, dia punya some sort of dia punya CV, that he is qualified to do those things.
Yeah.
So macam cari kerja, tapi basically you're not working with them, right? It's what we call service a la carte. You hang tak beli the menu, hang beli sikit-sikit, tapi hang boleh juga a la carte kan barang. So once you go to dia punya product, so here is you tell what your services are, what do you do, right? So here dia cerita apa-apa dia buat, and then what, this is all free for you tau. You have your own booking platform. Hang tak bayar, hang free tak masa ni? Tak, semua ada kat sini. You know, they will tell you whether you're free or not. Kalau tak free, dia jadi pink. Okay, dates are full. Benda lah. So dia kat sini, kalau you book now, then ni lah. So anyway, kat sini pun you can actually, if you this boy pula, dia akan letak, okay, say if you're doing video editing, you need to show proof what are things that have you done. Yeah, because in order for the customer to take you in, they need to know what your quality is. So what we do is you can add up your videos here. So budak ni letak video dia kat sini. These are dia punya contoh-contoh video yang dia pernah buat. Right? So you can actually, it's like what we're trying to do is to create entrepreneurs within the system. Okay. What amazed me is this: when we started this out, people keep asking us, how do you market it? Masa mula-mula lo ya, macam mana aku nak market ni? Then I realized, I think in January what happened was, these people who sign up, they market themselves, because daripada hampir social media, pergi mudah.com cakap ni WhatsApp ni. Now you have been verified. One, your customer want to know whether you're verified. Okay, we verified them. Number one. Number two is you have a booking system and you have a payment system, all for you to use. And we take 8%. Gila, hang mana nak dapat 8%? Orang dia tanya, hang buat duit ke tak? Buatlah kan, sikit-sikit cukup lah. So these are the things that and people are using this and in order to promote themselves. It's no more pakai WhatsApp segala benda, because if we're talking about services, barang boleh lah nak beli, nak jual apa, gelas tu datang gelas lah. But when we talk about services, it's very subjective. Okay, and orang yang nak bayar tu pun very subjective. Whether I want to pay experience, I could pay monkey, pay peanut. You get monkey lah. Kan? So these are things what we're trying to do lah, and it does work. Macam okay, I give you one example. Ada one girl ni, dia datang, dia tanya aku, bang, saya tak, dia nak register lah, dia ask ya, apa aku buat? So dia kata dia suka, dia ni macam apa ni, neat freak lah. Dia enjoy cleaning. Aku tak tahu ada orang enjoy cleaning. So dia ni
ada.
Okay, so I cakap, okay, if you need, why do you become a cleaner? Oh, tak best bang. Tak best. Okay, let me tell you. The cleaning company is charging RM25 per hour. Okay, that's the average of. That's what cleaning company is charging. To clean a house will take you roughly about 4 hours. Okay, so basically, to clean a house, you will get RM100, RM92 lah, because tolak apa ni? Tolak my 8%. So that's net income. But basically, kalau tak, we take a gross lah, RM100 per house. satu hari dia dapat cuti, dia because she's a student, so dia buat masa dia cuti sekolah lah nak earn income. Dia letak tu 5-day week. Okay, satu hari dia kerja di rumah, and she was so in demand that she works for a month getting an income of 4,000 ringgit by cleaning houses. Mana dia dapat? Indon tu bayar gaji 1,500 lah. But because you are paying most of the time you bayar the cleaning company, pun you bayar the same amount. No, actually more, because we tried with one platform. I paid 127 ringgit 80 cents. Okay, but I could tunjukkan ya, how much I'm earning.
Kalau how do you address needs of people who want the services to be provided? Macam ni sekarang ni, Ilyas, he's saying that he wants to try cleaning services.
Okay, yeah, the thing is at the end of the day is because what we do, our platform ni is, we, like I said, we focus on the service provider in order for them to provide the services. Right. So because our onboarding is very, at this moment is trying to tell these people what they can do. What Ilyas said, yes, ada dia nak ambil this girl, tapi that girl issue dia, that girl was dah masuk universiti balik. So my issue sekarang ni is to onboard people. I have roughly about, I've onboarded 222 people, 227 people, but tak ada lagi yang cleaner dalam tu lah. And then I have another 600 to onboard. Ya gila, 600 orang, 1 jam seorang, nak mampu tu. Duduk depan komputer from 3 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But I do that because I think that, yeah, like I said, at this moment, this is what I have. And the service provider punya customer is the end customer. My customer is the service provider.
Or any of us who want services, that engage the service providers, we have to go to your the website and then sign up also.
Yeah, if you want to sign up, you sign up as customer lah. But I don't take any details from you. All you do is, kalau you sign up as customer, this is what you do: email address, register. Then you will get your own we will send you password. Then you tukar your password lah.
Okay. So maksudnya untuk kita jadi customer pun kita kena ada account lah dalam FIXAPA.
Not that much account. It's just register your email. We will not verify you lah. It's just email address.
Register email address. So Ilyas, I guess if Ilyas is still looking for the cleaning service, so Ilyas have to go to this particular.
At this moment yang kami ada cleaning service, at this moment satu je. Seorang.
Ini kan lah, cleaner yang cleaning service yang Ilyas require. Kalau dia specifically nak juga seorang tu, itu kena bayar lebih.
Itu at this moment. At this moment kami ada seorang je cleaning service yang ni. Kami ada seorang je. So basically at the end of the day we will, it's up to the service provider whether they want to take the job or not. It's not our, we are not going to force them. They will, when you order from somebody, say I take somebody here, okay, say this person. If I take this person and then I book dia ni, and then then once the other, you check out. Okay, when you check out, kena isi segala benda lah. So basically, you will check out. They will tell you whether they're available or that day or not.
Okay.
And that's the issue lah. Yeah. But like I mentioned before, what happened now is this service provider actually do marketing themselves and they will accept those jobs. So on the service provider side, yes, there's a bit advantage. But on the customer side, kalau dia nak ambil ke tak ambil, itu it's up to the service provider because we cannot force. We like I said, we're just a platform. We get the service provider and the customer together, but we cannot force the service provider to take any job or not. It's up to them to take the job.
Yeah. Tapi macam tadi, kalau Ilyas, again going back to this Ilyas will have to go to this register. Macam tadi I say quite simple.
Quite simple. Just email address ya.
He will then be able to then go through that macam menu of the service providers.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt in this particular example that trading tu you cuma ada seorang saja. And then bila dia klik kat situ, dia akan nampak lah what are the rates, when are the availability, sebagainya.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ilyas,
uh,
is it online? Ilyas tukar online.
ada soalan sikit Kalut. Okey, katakanlah ada 8 ni contohlah ada 8 cleaner. Macam mana saya nak pilih macam nak pilih Staroba yang cleaner tu.
Okay, kalau dia sign up as Staroba, what we'll do is when they register Staroba, we will put Starobanya badge.
Right.
Ada contoh tak yang dah ni ke servis yang dah ni kan?
Aku tak tahu ada lagi ni.
Mana tahu yang kita nak tahu apa rakan-rakan Staroba kita ada yang dah ni kan. So
I think ada satu.
So maksudnya FIXAPA akan letak badge Staroba lah kat situ kan mana? Ni nampak saya ada nampak tadi kat tepi.
Ni. Macam ni lah. Basically we'll have a Staroba kat situ lah.
Jadi
Staroba sini. So dia Staroba gitu. So then you know your Staroba lah. So we will put a Staroba badge kat situ.
So maksudnya kalau kita nak tolong member kita nak ambil yang betul-betul ni rakan Staroba kita,
there's a sign there.
There's a sign. Cari logo Staroba, so maksudnya dia salah seorang dari kita lah. Okay. Ngam.
So once you register Staroba, we will put a badge Staroba. Tapi we will know lah, macam kecil ni kan. So basically kalau kita pergi kat dia punya shop tu ada Staroba. So dia shop dia, so banyak-banyak lah dia punya offer kat sini.
Okay. Well, as a beginning inilah siapa yang memerlukan servis apa tadi? Professional punya ni kan?
Basically dia chauffeur lah.
Travel with style. You can go with Di Merezzo apa? Tadi tak nampak.
Di Merezzo, ya.
This is our Staroba punya member ni.
Di Merezzo, ya. Di Merezzo.
Di Merezzo.
So kalau nak ambil dia, kita tahu lah dia Staroba. So these are the things that we can actually do. So actually within the system itself, I tell you, within the system itself, they are cross buying each other. Macam I have here kan. Ini one guy ni, he register himself as a private bodyguard. Masa dia submit dia punya application, cakap gila. Ini dah macam cerita yang bodyguard tu.
Bodyguard.
This one, executive protection team bodyguard. When he submitted, dia tunjuk training anti-terrorist lah apa jedah ni kan. But we do verify. I did check dengan Bukit Aman whether he is qualified. He is qualified. So I say okay, fine, letak.
Okay.
So they are a group of bodyguard. Okay, it's not bodyguard macam the kat rumah ni, it's a private bodyguard lah that manage your route and things like that. So they are macam game tester, water gardening atau kau bawa depan tu bagi makan kucing. So it depends on what you want to do. It doesn't matter, if you know that you can earn income doing that, do the income doing that. So if you know at the end of the day what you do is you market yourself. You have a tool to market yourself in your social media. Mudah.com, it doesn't matter. So that is how we realized that when the traction went up, this is how it went up. The guy yang sign up is the one doing it themselves because they know that the payment will be made anyway. Because instead of tunggu orang bila nak bayar betul orang tu hilang kan. So the payment is being made.
Okay, soalan Kalut. Since kita dah masuk ke bab payment, nak tahu payment ni sebenarnya kita akan bayar, contohlah kita customer, kita nak ambil satu servis ni, kita akan bayar ke FIXAPA dulu, FIXAPA akan bayar ke the service provider ataupun kita direct link dengan dia and then FIXAPA dah memang automated.
Okay, what will happen is we have a payment gateway. Okay, like any payment gateway, just like Shopee, barang sampai dulu baru lepas duit dekat shop owner kan. So it's the same thing. It works the same model. That payment, if you once you have agreed on the price once you have agreed price lah between the service provider dengan the customer, and then what will happen is the customer kata okay, aku tekan bayar payment. Bila the payment system dia ada payment gateway lah kalau you pergi sini. So once the payment gateway, I'll just show you lah. I'll just log in. Yep. Okay. Okay. Once, so basically kalau dia pergi kat sini, dia nak ambil orang, sialah aku ambil someone here. Ya, cari siapa nak ambil. Ini Star Wars kan? Ini one of the first my first apa ni? First recruit.
Bob Daniel, okay.
Bob Daniel. Because he does amazing writing. So all yang writing copywriting ni semua dia buat untuk aku. Dia check spelling aku dan semua. So I mean, he's a good I can vouch for him. Because itu memang kerja dia pun. But just looking. Kita ambil lah dia person shopper ni. Okay, so if I want to take this person shopper satu hari, so aku tekan kat sini. 2 hari lah, 1 hari. So check availability. Okay. So what happen is, you just like normal thing, you go to check out. Check out, I have my address there. Then aku confirm. Check out. Okay. So bila dah check out, I have to pay. So dia kena tunggu dia punya payment lah. Dia punya acceptance. Once they accept, I give you another example. Once they accept, saya ini kena tunggu acceptance. Kalau dia dah accept, then you have to pay. So once you have to pay, aku ambil yang beli roti lah, senang sikit. Ini tak yang nak accept. Okay, yang ini. So basically kalau dia dah accept, okay, add to cart. Okay. So bila aku check out, just like any other system that you have to pay lah. So dia punya payment system kat sini. I agree, place order. And then pilih lah. Bang.
Okay.
Proceed. Then payment. So basically what will happen is, once the payment is made, the money will park in FIXAPA punya account, client account, customer service account. Once they are done dia punya job, then we will release the money. Dia ada prompt saying we are done. So basically kalau nak cakap done, if I go to my apa ni, go back. If I go log in, okay, pergi log in balik Okay, kira aku pergi macam dekat dashboard kan. This is dashboard. So if I've done something, I go to my order, then say okay, ni the order semua, cakap I've done my job. So I go to this order. Okay, processing, I can change this to done, completed. Yeah, nampak? So once I'm completed, the customer kena cakap completed. When that two prompt comes in, then we will release the money.
So maksudnya kena match dulu from the service provider, kena cakap completed, and then the client accept the completion.
Yes.
So baru ni lah. Ada soalan juga kita baru dapat kat sini.
Crash dude juga.
Crash dude juga. How long must a gigster have to accept a service request?
It depends on you. It depends on you.
Maksudnya tak ada due date lah ni.
Basically, you put up, bila you go back to your back end, you can set up what is the buffer period you nak ambil. So right. basically kalau say yang someone order who wants to book you say hari Ahad okay, so hari Ahad dia kena accept, before Ahad tu dia kena accept. Kalau dia tak accept, maknanya burn lah, dia booking cancel terus automatically. Would that answer the question?
Soalan dia, kalau katakan hari Sabtu tu tiba-tiba klien tak nak balik, dia boleh cancel the request or not?
Boleh. Benda ni semua boleh. You can cancel, you can refund, semua boleh. You can cancel, you can refund, you can but it depends on your dekat dalam ni, okay, when to avoid conflict, right? What we do is everything, all the communication has to be online. So basically kalau macam ni kan, take some orders. So you create your communication online. You can create your own communication, add notes segala benda. So this will be your communication lah, and that communication will go into a log. Any dispute, you will sort it out between your customer and you. But if you cannot sort it out, we will sort it out for you because we know the log. Okay, so this is it is very important. What are the things that you have to do? Just like any services, the things that you have to do at a certain period in time. What are the pasal services? I will do A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, then tiba-tiba hang pergi situ, customer kata kenapa hang tak buat G dengan H? We agree on these 6 things. We didn't agree on the 7. Yeah, we say I did with it. Tengok dalam log. This is where you can refer back to the log. Apa yang you're supposed to do. So these are the very important lah to put it objective. What are the things you have to do? Macam cleaner tu kan, macam kita go back to the cleaner, dia cakap apa dia nak kena buat. Cleaning service mana dia cleaning service. Nanti pergi sini. Domestic help, okay? So bila domestic help ni, bila you masuk kat dalam ni, dia punya ni, you can see it's very objective. Ceiling fan, these are the things dia buat. Okay? And this is the duration yang dia buat. So kalau benda dia tak masuk dalam ni, tiba-tiba service provider, the customer kata, kenapa orang tak buat ni? Tak masuk dalam ni kan? You have to be very objective on what you want to do. Very simple.
Alright.
Yeah, I hope Crash Dude punya question ni kita ni. I guess Crash Dude punya question is, katalah ni this domestic helper, and then kita pilih dia punya, we want the services, and then you are able to then look at the availability kan.
Yeah.
And then this particular service provider, he or she will be notified by an email, I suppose, that someone.
Yes, at this moment, yes. At this moment, we are using email. However,
so they know that someone is requiring your services.
Yep.
And then berapa lama dia nak jawab tu, I guess it's up to the customer kot. Kalau customer tu tunggu lama sangat, then dia akan kata, okay, I cancel lah kan.
Yeah, boleh cancel lah. So basically, but what we want to do now, we are upgrading into a system, app system lah. So what we want to do is to have a push notification between two sides, because all this thing cost money. So what the first stage that we want to do is to make sure that the business model work. It does work. So our next stage is to upgrade the system to another system. So what is important at this moment, just like any marketplace, the most important thing is to have the supply ready. So at this moment, we are onboarding as many as possible in order for us, once we go into the next stage, we have the supply dah. Without going to, so our POC, proof of concept, has turned into minimum viable product 1. This is what we are doing now. So we actually, because we need to earn some income at this moment, because banyak juga kena bayar. I've already registered FIXAPA as a trademark, those kind of things. So we do have need, tak besar sangat, but what is important is the onboarding. If you have the people, as many possible people coming in to provide a lot of services, then once we go upgrade ourselves to FIXAPA 2.0, it's easier because supply dah ada. It's all matter of creating the demand lah. Right. At this moment, the demand creating has been done by the service provider themselves. So they use that as a tool. But however, once we have that ready, we will do our big marketing lah. Because in fact, a few interview are declined. The only interview that I accepted was Malaysian Insight. So tak nak banyak sangat lah, because we susah ni, banyak sangat order. So at this moment, this is what we're trying to do, and it does work. What we want to do is the next stage is to upgrade the tech altogether. And we are. So
maksudnya yang kita boleh simpulkan kat sini, setakat ni ada web version only. So maksudnya mobile web tapi along the way tu, insyaAllah FIXAPA akan keluarkan apps lah yang akan dia kat Play Store ataupun dekat ni Apple Store nanti kemudian lah tu.
Yes.
Kita dekat Staroba, of course, in this platform, Hopefully, those that are in attendance tonight can also, share, war-warkan kepada rakan-rakan yang lain,
Betul.
particularly Starians. Tapi kalau tidak pun, just war-warkan saja. Looks like if you have any services to provide, the registration tadi ada ditunjuk sikit. But I think you go to the website, there will be more. Then from there on, your services will be marketed. You nampak tadi, they will be categorized as a chauffeur, bodyguard, even writer, professional services pun, So you will be.
It doesn't matter whether it's on site or virtual. It doesn't matter as long as you have a service to provide. What we do is we put it here. Marketing, the beginning. If you feel that you can market yourself, you market yourself. But on our side, what we will do is once we have this thing ready, we will market the platform and we will market it big time. So we want to become FIXAPA as the place where you look for services, and that's it.
So I want to know, kita nak engage as many Starians as possible into this platform. You can be a service provider, or you could be looking someone that wants a service. Macam I think when we started talking about this, we know that kita Starobah ni ada ecosystem. We will be requiring services. We will be providing services juga, kan? Like in one way or another, kita masing-masing ada nak kemas bilik, ada yang nak, and semua ada. And might as well try to see whether we can then engage, each other lah dalam wanting the services, and then also to provide the services, kan? And this is where again I think, so that's why I think this platform ni, selagi segamai mana Starians boleh masuk, Starobah members boleh masuk, boleh dikenalkan melalui referral dia tu, and you will be marketed not just to Starians saja, not just Starobah saja, tapi might as well kalau boleh dapat daripada Starobah members, and then we can then at the same time dapat you'll be assured of the services tu, because it's vetted. You'll also be assured in terms of payment. It's going to be released upon the confirmation of the services provided. So I think it's quite a well, you want to update others, tapi I think as a basic ecosystem, I think it addresses all the needs of a service provider, people yang nak engage the services, and you've also addressed in terms of the security of the commercial transaction. Kan orang kata buat bayar ni tapi tak bayar lah, bila bayar, lambat bayar dan sebagainya. All of that I think you are addressing it lah. So pada saya memanglah ini satu program platform yang kita all Starobah members ni saya harap akan menyokong lah. First, get onto the website, register either to be the service provider, ataupun if you want to browse around, look for what services you nak within what is offered lah. Kalau ada services yang tidak di offer tu, makna tak di offer lah.
Unless dia nak offer lah.
I know ada soalan last. FIXAPA ada tak, ni soalan dari saya lah, FIXAPA ada sediakan skim latihan ke apa-apa untuk Starobah yang berminat lah? Maksudnya untuk nak jadi gigster ni dia mesti macam ada sikit skill ke ni apa semua, macam ada student yang baru keluar yang ataupun orang yang terkesan dengan COVID ke apa yang nak jadi gigster ni, ada tak FIXAPA sediakan platform latihan ke apa macam
ni? Okay. So very interesting question. We are talking to some to get penjana punya training grant dan segala benda lah. So there is we are talking, but tak ada apa-apa lagi. But we are going towards that way. There are a lot of training grants out there, and we are talking to certain government department to access to the training grant. If we can manage to get the training grant, then the services will be free. In fact, kalau datang pun for the training dapat allowance lagi. So that is the training grant that we can access to. However, it's still under negotiation. But the training yang kami akan bagi at this moment is when one-on-one onboarding lah, what we suggest to do and things like that. But we are going to access to the penjana punya training grant, and we hope that grant will actually give maybe a week training on it's basically soft skills. It's not hard skills. Okay.
Alright.
To focus on what are your strengths, because
Okay.
at this moment tak ada siapa tahu dia punya core strength. So to look at your strength, to work on the marketing skills, and to work on other soft skills, not hard skills. Okay.
Alright. Okay, kita pun dah almost sejam ni. Okay, terima kasih kepada
Masa pendek
rasa macam sebab nak tanya macam tapi rasanya okey dah kot sebab dah almost sejam. Maybe kita kalau ada apa-apa yang berminat, siapa yang berminat boleh contact terus kita punya brother Ainul ataupun Kalut 86 ni, ataupun just layari sahaja FIXAPA.com. Boleh try register as a client, register as a service provider, sebab saya tahu masing-masing ada bakat masing-masing, ada specialty masing-masing yang boleh kita offer kepada sesiapa sahaja. Tak kisah ni, asalkan kita boleh sampai lah. Kalau saya tak sure lah sama ada anda di Terengganu, orang yang nak service tu request dekat KL sekarang tak boleh rentan negeri tu, susah sikit lah. Maybe ada yang kawasan setempat yang berminat untuk dapatkan servis anda, dialu-alukan. Saya rasa first kali yang kita perlu malam ni juga register dulu dekat FIXAPA.com. Just terus lepas ni buka FIXAPA.com terus register ni kan. So kita akan dapat benefit, Staroba akan dapat benefit as a ni lah secara amnya. Maksudnya kita buat servis ni pun maybe kita dapat offer selari dengan saya rasa saya nak petik sedikit, tunjukkan kebaktianmu tu. Baik lagu. Baik lagu rangkap lagu sekolah kita. Okey, terima kasih sekali lagi diucapkan kepada saudara Ainul dan kepada Big Boss Faizal Osman ataupun Fabio. Terima kasih. Rasanya kita akan jumpa lagi pada episod akan datang. Saya rasa setakat ini sahaja pada malam ini. Terima kasih kepada semua penonton. Kita jumpa lagi insya-Allah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.